everyone, GiftedSoul here back for another video. This is a general 2022 forecast for all Aquarius. So if you are an Aquarius, this may be in other areas of your chart as well. There may be a message here for you. Also, you do not have to be an Aquarius or of the element for any of this to resonate. There could be messages here for you as well. Keep in mind that this is for entertainment purposes only and is not at all a substitute for any legal, financial, medical, or any other type of advice given to you by a qualified professional. Free will is a way of life, and we're all in control of our own destinies in the end. So throughout towards the end of the video, I will be pulling more cards from different decks, and then you'll also get an overall 2022 affirmation that's going to be the highlight of your year. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. If you would like to book a private reading with me, contact me on Instagram or follow me on Instagram, contact me or anything like that. Everything's going to be listed down below. The decks I'm using are all also going to be linked down below as well. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, the first thing that I was hearing when I was shuffling was there's been some upside down energy with Aquariuses. Could be now, but I do feel like you're going to be coming out of that, especially in 2022. And I'm getting also a need to double check things in 2022 as well. This I'll be pulling towards the end, by the way. But let's see. Page of Fire, which is Page of Wands, and wands, or not wands, but page. The pages in general can be messengers. They could also be kind of a little curious, adventurous, not as serious. They like to kind of go with the flow of things. But with Page of Fire, you may be getting some signs or some messages directly from a fire sign in 2022. Somebody that's very significant to you or will become significant. This is a person that's going to help you find a creative outlet. They're going to help boost your confidence in some type of way as well. And yeah, so it says news of an exciting new endeavor. So I feel like some of these messages are going to be about something that you can do for your career, opportunities for your finances, opportunity for growth in the employment area for most of you. So news of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. I couldn't see that from back here. Five of Air. This, if I'm not mistaken, this has come up in all air sign readings for the 2022 forecast. So Five of Air, Five of Swords, it indicates some type of conflict, an unwise choice. It says learn what you can from this situation, review everyone's motives. I just feel like this is about you needing to handle conflict with grace, integrity, dignity, and just not allowing conflict to keep you from moving forward, especially with certain projects, because there's going to be problems. You're going to hit a bumpy road every now and then, but it doesn't mean that you need to give up. And by the way, that is air sign energy. We have Two of Pentacles, which is juggling two different things at once, having financial opportunities to choose from or career goals. It says too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. So yeah, Two of Earth, Two of Pentacles is stating that you guys are going to have a year of opportunity, if that makes sense. I think I've said opportunity in every single last one of these readings, but but yeah, it's just in different ways that each sign is going about those opportunities, and they have different advice to get through those opportunities, but they do have opportunities nevertheless. So yeah, making a decision, or again, having a plethora of opportunities in one period of time, and that could be the conflict there as well. But again, don't allow these opportunities, too many opportunities, to stop you from going after what it is that you want. We have spiritual teacher, and I believe all air signs got something about spirituality as well. So you have your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. So if some of you could be already doing this right now, some of you may have a lot of spiritual knowledge that needs to be heard in 2022. So if you do, if you are very spiritual, spirit is wanting you to pass on that knowledge to others, and that could be a part of your creative outlet as well that you're going to find in 2022. And for those of you already doing that, already teaching, already providing spiritual services, spirit is saying to continue doing that. You are on the right path with having that, I guess, type of energy. Victim mentality. So 2022, stepping out of the blame game, taking responsibility for your own actions. I feel like realizing that not everything is, or everybody is out to get you. Now that's something I feel like I've said, and with these readings, I could have already said that in this video as well, but I say stuff and I forget it just like that. But I could have said it in some of these other readings as well, because victim mentality, I believe, has come out in one of the other signs. But yeah, expansiveness. So expanding what you already have, what you already know, expanding your knowledge with spirituality as well, and expanding your knowledge when it comes to becoming a spiritual teacher or healer or an advisor, whatever you want to call it. Expanding your mind beyond conflicts, I feel like in 2022 is going to be very important, because I feel like you second guess yourself and you think too far ahead. So living in the moment is going to be imperative for you guys as well. So I feel like this is you needing to, yeah, like I said, think beyond conflict. You're not gonna succeed if you constantly doubt the process. It says eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. Guardian angel, so being very connected to spirit, very connected to your angels and those spiritual ascended masters that you may be connected to. Finding your guardian angel, somebody that is here that's going to protect you, stick up for you as well. In 2022, we have creative writing. That is the third time that we have had creative in here. We have, or at least from what I have caught, creative writing, creative on the page of fire, and creative on the expansive card here. And with the creative writing, or writing in general, this has been in both the other air sign readings as well, talking about writing, communication through writing. And with Archangel Gabriel is the the archangel of communication, the throat chakra. So you guys are going to be expanding your throat chakra as well. And there is a lot of blue here that I'm noticing, so that makes perfect sense. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. So this is just about you getting into the zone and just writing, or even writing your feelings. If you have a book that you are trying to write, get started on that or complete it. Starting a blog, or just using a diary, something personal for yourself, a journal, and keeping track of how you are feeling and your emotions, and writing down your divinely guided ideas that are coming from your angels. Sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. Yeah, so like I said, writing down your feelings. That's the most important thing for you guys in 2022. And turning your pain into, I feel like, allowing your pain to be your muse, your inspiration. And I feel like for some of you, if you are a writer or you like to write, this is how you're going to get out of your creative blockages, is simply by, again, the things that make you emotional, the things that kind of make you feel, I guess, beside yourself. Allow those feelings to help you create, I guess, get the juices flowing. And this doesn't have to be literally writing as well. It can be just anything. Anything that may have to do with words, possibly. Some of you are stepping into your empath abilities in 2022, them being a lot stronger. So Spirit says to be careful and to make sure that you are distinguishing what is your feelings and what is someone else's, because that's what empaths are. We soak up and absorb everybody else's feelings to the point where we feel like they are ours, but they completely are not. So yeah, sensitivity. And also this is about being sensual. Full moon in Capricorn, take a reality check. And the question I am hearing is, what am I not seeing? You don't have to be. There is earth sign energy up there as well. And that's just about you being grounded for the most part. But with any zodiac signs or elements that are mentioned, doesn't mean it doesn't have to be in your chart or your overall sign for it to resonate. It could be in other areas of your chart, the energy that you are taking on at this time or may need to be working with. So taking a reality check. So I feel like something giving you like a slap in the face, getting a hold of yourself in 2022. Being realistic, logical, patient. I feel like the take a reality check is more so for you guys about patience, because you are wanting things to move a lot faster than they're going to. And so Spirit wants you to release, the ego and allow for divine timing to take effect in your life, especially your work life. Be bold and make the first move. Take initiative in 2022. Not waiting for anybody else to send you a green light to tell you to go. Just go on your own terms. Opportunities to be the change you want to see. We have 26 here. The universe wants to, I have to read it a weird way because of how it's written. The universe wants to co-conspire with you. The universe is sending you people, even in your dreams, to kind of give you answers and give you ideas in 2022. So paying attention to your dreams. Some of you may need to invest in a dream catcher as well, because I'm looking at, pretty sure that's what that is. So yeah, the universe is sending you a team of people to help you. I feel like it's gonna, like I said in the beginning, it's gonna start off with one person, and then you're gonna be blessed with a few more. They're gonna all handle a different aspect. So 2022, surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. So working on being courageous, your confidence, holding your head up high, even in the midst of conflict. This is about, again, releasing self-doubt and stop second guessing yourself and your capabilities. I keep flipping this over too soon because it's double-sided, but embrace your confusion. Let there be peace in not knowing all the answers. But I feel like you are going to get them. You are going to get the answers. And you are going to get closure, I feel like, in 2022 as well. And you're really going to find a place of contentment, and it's going to provide inner peace for you, especially when it comes to like your love life for some of you, but other areas as well. So let's see. Spirituality again. Yeah. Spirituality is very important for you in 2022. So what you do need to do is make sure that you are keeping yourself grounded and that you don't allow other people to lower your vibrations. And I feel like people will spiritually use people as well, whether they know that they are or not. So Spirit is saying to be aware of that. And what I mean by that is some people will come around you just because it's not even a bad thing. I probably shouldn't have used the word use, but that's the only thing I could come up with at the moment to describe that. Meaning that they may present themselves in your energy to somehow help them on their spiritual journey, which actually in turn could help you as well with yours. But sometimes it drains too much of your energy. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I mean, I'm trying. So just make sure, again, you're keeping yourself grounded, hydrated, and again, not to focus too much on other people's spiritual journey and kind of focus on your own for right now. Yes, you are meant to teach others, like we were talking about earlier, spiritual teacher. But again, you are not needing to overly drain yourself or feel like you have to be at everyone's beck and call every time somebody needs something in regards to spirituality. You do have to have a break as well in doing spiritual teaching. We have dance, card number 5. Change is not possible without movement, and movement is everywhere in the universe. You are invited to join in the dance. I'm hearing visualization, celebration, and celebration before you even get the rewards, okay? When in doubt, dance it out is what I hear. And also, this is just another message of you taking action, taking the steps you're guided to take. Let's see. Family and tribe. Yeah, so this kind of validates what I've already said about you meeting your chosen people in 2022. Now, every sign and every element so far that I've done, I have one more element after I get done with this video, which I don't know when I'm going to do that. I may do it at least one of them today or tomorrow, but every single sign has talked about connections with people that I do remember. Again, different reasons, different ways of meeting them, different purposes. But nevertheless, you are all meeting certain people, new people, like-minded people. So finding your spiritual tribe, finding your soul family this year or next year, 2022. Okay, so next up is I'm going to be pulling some cards. Well, actually, nope, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's get to this first. Patience. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. Like I just did, I got ahead of myself, so that message might be for me too. But yes, patience, taking your time, and learning to be content with where you are in the moment and worrying about everything else later, and just having patience for what's going on around you. Again, in the moment, in the present. Divine timing, perfect timing is what you guys need to focus on. You're not prepared for something, that's why it's going to take time. And whatever is being worked on behind the scenes, it needs time to have the potential to be the best for you to be the best thing in your life, or one of the best things in your life. So, cue cards. Okay, I caught that before it fell on the floor. Thank goodness. Require stillness. Yeah, patience and stillness go hand in hand. Taking your time. And sometimes, like I said, you will need a break in between. You can't constantly work. And while you're waiting, starting on a new project, or, you know, and go on. All right. Doors fly open. A lot of opportunities for you in many aspects of your life. I'm going back to creativity, so it's more so in the work area for most of you. Let's see. Open mind. Going into things with an open mind, and pretty much just not being, it doesn't say lower your standards, but it is saying to give things a chance. And this door is just signifying validation of more opportunities in 2022. Doors upon doors opening for you guys is what I'm hearing. And now the Eye Candy Oracle, created by V from V Love and Crystal. And I'm hearing the summertime is a good time for you guys, or a significant time in 2022 for you guys, with those opportunities, and maybe with meeting new people, meeting those people that you can connect with on a deeper level than ever before with anybody else, and then also meeting people to network with. Commitment, staying committed to your goals in 2022. And I feel like your commitment and faith of something being tested as well. Maybe somebody committing to you in 2022, or something excelling to a higher level of commitment. Doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be anything. Yeah. Divine Feminine, being more connected with the Divine Feminine energy, or maybe you finding more people with that energy within 2022. And birth, giving birth to something new. Yeah. Starting a new chapter in something, a new phase. And this is just validation also of creativity as well. So now we're getting to the Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey Demarco. Fear, number 11, if you can see that. And that goes back to the victim mentality. I'm just going to pull it out right there instead of pulling the whole thing out. But like I said, stepping out of victim mentality. And this victim mentality for you guys, like I mentioned, is based on fear and failure. Fear of failure. And it's not even that you necessarily have gone through too much failure, but it's you don't often try things because you're afraid of not succeeding. You're afraid of it going nowhere. But Spirit is saying not to allow fear to take over your life in 2022 and just in general, but especially next year. Okay. Action. Number 15. So taking action, like I said, you do again need breaks in between. Don't go crazy with taking action, but do know that some action is required to get things moving. And find the path and stick to it is what I'm hearing as well. So yeah. And now the Fortune Cookie Oracle, also by V from V Love and Crystals. That flew out. So raise your vibrations. I feel like I just said this not long ago in this reading. Raise your vibrations. And sometimes to do that, you do have to kind of release certain attachments, like to unhealthy relationships, friends, family, just anybody in general, or even kind of eating differently, staying hydrated, things like that. That's a couple of things I already mentioned before, but it's coming back out. And the Proceed Caution card fell on the floor. I had to pause to pick it up. And then proceed with caution. And what other card? Luck is... I'm trying to... Let me find it so I can read it. Proceed with caution. So that's the action card message there. Is when you are taking action, make sure you tread lightly. And I just want to find that card to show it to you. Luck is on your side. Okay. So those are the ones that fell on the floor. Avoid manipulation. So I feel like that's just validation of the proceed with caution, with taking action. But also, like I said, with people you helping out spiritually, again, don't allow them to take too much of your energy. And again, they could be manipulating without trying to. So do set boundaries when it comes to your spirituality and, you know, when your availability when it comes to that, I feel. The tapping is just me trying to remember what I'm doing, because every so often my mind just goes blank for some reason, and I'm trying to, yeah, get it together. But we have appreciate the simple things. So just like Gemini. Yeah, Gemini. That's the reading I did before this one. So taking time to appreciate the little things, the connections in your life in 2022, the new projects, the new success. I feel like even divine feminine energy and the opportunities, even whether big or small, they are opportunities still, and they do matter. So now we get to this, and then we're going to do your affirmation, which is going to come from The Universe Has Your Back deck by Gabrielle Bernstein with artwork by Michaela Ezra. So we have tune in Today, before doing what I normally do, I would take a moment to slow down, to place my hands at my heart space and take a few deep breaths. I will ask myself what I truly want, and I will honor however I am feeling. So that goes back to sensitivity as well. So tune in within, and I feel like you are going to be at a higher level spiritually in 2022. So I do see you needing to do more meditations, and just honoring your needs more, like we've said earlier. Both of these kind of mention that. So yeah. So now we get to the affirmation. Again, this is The Universe Has Your Back deck by Gabrielle Bernstein. It is an affirmation deck. And this is going to be your 2022 highlighted affirmation for the whole year. You can screenshot this or write it down if you want to. I'm hearing some of you asking, when is it going to be my turn? And I guess that's about elevation. And I feel like 2022 is a good start. If not the year, you will come completely out on top. And it may not seem like it, but you're going to be in a much better place in 2022, especially when it comes to status. And again, you may not, I feel like there's a need to reconsider what you consider a blessing. Because you're going to, for example, you may have a YouTube channel or something, and you're only seeing 15 views. Spirit is saying that somehow that is a blessing. I know that may not make sense, but sometimes less is more is also the message I was getting when I was preparing for this reading for you guys as well. So, let's see. All right. When I focus, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. So that is your yearly affirmation. Again, you can take a picture or a screenshot or simply pause this to write it down. But again, it says, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. So that is what I have for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. Please leave a comment down below to let me know how you felt. Some of this could even be resonating now, even though it is for 2022, but it can represent current energy for some, since this is collective. But yeah. And also, again, if you'd like to contact me for anything, send donations, gifts, follow me on Instagram, book private readings, all of that is in the description box below. I wish you love and light, happiness, success, and I hope to connect with you guys soon in the next one. Love and light, and stay safe.